Smartphones. Most of you have got one, and a lot of you are looking to upgrade to the latest model this year. But do you know how to get the best out of your camera app so that your video looks more like this and not so much like this? Well, keep watching and you can level up your smartphoneography skills from complete novice to moderate amateur.
You've probably already got a tripod for your regular camera gear, but phones don't come with a threaded hole to screw the quick release plate to. If you intend to keep your phone for a while, you could look at a model-specific case like Manfrotto's clip system. This one here is designed for the iPhone 5 or 5S and comes with a quick release tripod screw and a cold shoe for a mic or a light. But upgrade your phone and you'll need a new case. Newer versions will take the iPhone 6 and 6S and the larger Plus versions of each phone. They also have options for screw-in lens adapters. But the clip is iPhone specific, so if you've opted for an Android shooter, this one isn't for you. The ShoulderPod S1 might be what you need. It's not brand specific and the iPhone 6S Plus fits in it just fine, as will the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. The S1 is heavy duty. It's made of metal and hardware in plastics, and although it's been around for a little while, that just means it's good at what it does. You could also look at ShoulderPod's R1 Go and R1 Pro rigs, which are modular and expandable, so you can add lights and microphones to your smartphone kit. Of course, if you do want a rig for professional style shooting, then you'll want a cage system like the Beast Grip Pro. Not only does this hold any phone tightly and securely, but it has cold shoe mounts, tripod screws, and works with screw-in lenses and 35mm lens adapters.
Audio is 50% of your production. Get it wrong, and it doesn't matter how good your visuals are.
Golden rule here is never use the mic in the phone. It's only good for calling your mates or telling Siri what to do.
If you can, invest in a proper mic for your phone, like this one or this one. If you're stuck without one though, you'll probably find that the mic on your headset will do almost as decent a job. The standard video recording software will definitely do the basics. You could spend some extra money on third-party apps that had loads of flashy features, and if you're comfortable with manual camera controls, then that's a good idea. But learn to control the phone's built-in video camera app and you'll get great results. Here are a few tips for iOS users. Out of the box, all cameras are set to full auto. This may sound like it's helping, but for the most part, it'll get in your way. Look at this footage. See how the light levels keep changing and how the focus keeps drifting? That's because the phone doesn't know where you want to look in your scene. It's guessing. But you can override that. The most basic thing that works across iOS and Android is tap to focus. Tap the screen on the subject end you want to focus on and voila! Your subject is in focus. An added bonus is that the camera will analyze and correct the exposure of the scene based on the focus point. The problem with tap to focus is that if you move the camera, or your subject moves, then the camera starts guessing again, and you get focus drift and wandering exposure. As standard on iOS devices, you can tap and hold to lock focus and exposure. As with tap to focus, select the point to focus on, but after you tap the screen, hold your finger in place until the yellow box flashes. You can now control the exposure by sliding up or down on the screen. The focus stays locked and the exposure is set to where you leave it. You can adjust this mid-recording too, but be careful, too much refocusing is distracting to your audience. For more tips and tricks on how to get the best photos and video out of your smartphone, head over to stuff.tv. But before you go, don't forget to leave us a comment below and hit like and subscribe.